I drove over my broom with a skid loader. Can I fix it? Well, let's see if I can. Yeah, my name's Marv, Marv's Fixit shop. I've been dragging junk home my entire life, and today isn't any different. Been doing this for over 50 years, so hope you follow along. First thing we want to look at, make sure nothing's broken on this. There isn't. This is all bent up. We'll have to straighten that. I'm missing a bolt. We'll have to do that. And then we'll have to put the handle in there. Let's get this here thing straightened up the best we can. I've been working on an old lumber yard trying to get it back in shape, and I've got several videos out. I'll try to remember to put a card and a link right here so you can see what I'm talking about. But this right here is a piece of steel that I found down there, and when I find steel like this, I keep it because it makes a good platform to hammer against. I have no idea what this is off of. If you do, drop it in the comments. It's got some steel down here. Maybe it's a makeshift thing somebody made, but this thing weighs probably about 20, maybe 25 pounds. So I'm going to use it as a platform to pound this thing straight. Whew. Let's get to it. Here's the part that I want to fix, and it's bent right here and it's bent there. It's just aluminum. It should straighten out pretty easily. So I'll put it down on here and grab this ball peen hammer. I put a new handle in it. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it should, yep, straightening right out. Let's do the other side the same way if I can. See if I can't get that right here. Pound this out if I can. Okay, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. Although this is still bent right there, but I can work that over. Let's get this a little bit better. Okay, let's see if we can get the handle in there, and we'll check it for length. This is still bent a little bit right here, so I need to straighten that out, but let's see if the handle fits. Here's the handle. It should go right in there. It's not lining up quite right, so we'll have to adjust the bend on that, and that should be fairly easy by just pushing on it like that. But that's going in there nicely. Oops. Let's see if we can't. It's crooked. I don't know, what do you think? How long is it? That's still a nice length for a short guy like me, so let's finish this project up. Let's get this metal straightened out to work to this handle. We need to put a screw in right here, and we'll put a little bolt in right there. This will be a project that I complete it without hardly any expense, just a little bit of time. And I'm sure you can do that too. Comment if you've ever fixed a broom like this. I'd sure like to hear about it. Did a little more pounding on it, but my holes aren't lining up right here. So I'm going to run a drill through there to get the bolt to go back in. I have the drill right here. I'm not going to use my drill press for this. It's just one little hole through aluminum, so that's not going to work, is it? See if I can't get that tighter. There, it clicked one more time. Well, at least I got a hole. I wonder if I can find a little bolt to put in there now. I'm gonna go look. I found a little bolt. I'm just gonna put it up through the bottom and put the nut on top. Got a little crescent wrench over here. We'll put on there and just tighten both of them up. Yeah, I can feel the head on the other side. It's not turning yet. Screw there, it's turning, so I have to get something to hold it. This one's tightening up a little too, so I want to ping them bolts then just a little bit so they don't come loose. What can I hold that with? I wonder if this needle nose will hold it. Should just go get me the right tools, but I'm going to do the right thing and use these. I don't want those to come loose again. I'm going to put it on this piece of steel right there. I'm going to take my ball peen hammer and I'm going to use the end of this nut like a rivet. That way that won't come off of there, and then we'll do the same on the other side. Now those nuts won't work themselves loose again. Now right here, I still need to straighten this some. Come on, Marv. There we go. Right here is a little hole, and what I'm going to do is drill completely through this handle and put a bolt completely through it so it can't come out again. See if we can't finish this up. It's through. Turn it over and we will run it through this way too. Just get that nice and clean. Now let's go find a bolt that will go through that. I don't want to go into the hardware and find me a bolt. I can't find one here quickly, so I'm going to do an old trick. I'm going to take this 16 penny nail and I'm going to turn it into a rivet, and I'll show you how I do that. Here's the nail. First thing I'm going to do is put it in from the back side, and I want to mark that. I got my marker. I'm going to mark it down here first, and then I'll mark it up, just guessing approximately right there. And we'll take the nail out, and I want to cut that right there. I was able to just put it in a vise. I took a side cutters and just scored around it, and I was able to hit it, and it came out. It broke right off. So let's make sure it's long enough. It is. Let's see if I can't ping that with my hammer. That's just bending over. I wonder. Let's take it back out of there if I can get it out. What I'm going to do is heat this up so that it gets really red, and then I'll put it in and ping it down. Let's see if this little torch will get it hot enough. That isn't working. I'm going to have to get my bigger torch out. There she's cherrying right up. Look at that. That nice and hot. It'll probably burn up the wood. We'll go at it and put that in here. Go at it and get this nice and hot. And hammer and ping that. And there we have it. That didn't work exactly how I thought it would, but it didn't work too bad. Now the only thing left to do here is to see if it sweeps right. Let's go over here and sweep part of my shop out. Well, it seems to work just fine for someone like me. The handle is just a little shorter, but it doesn't bother me. I can put my hand right here and works just fine, but this is really sweeping nice like it should. So we're going to call this broom fixed. How to fix and repair an old push broom. If you don't have the tools to put that rivet in or drill it, you can get by with just a little screw. Or you could drill it and put a little bolt in, same difference. But anything on this broom you could fix yourself. If you have any comments on what I did here today, I'd appreciate them. I'd also appreciate if you'd subscribe to my channel. If you like videos like this, grab one of these right here. Watch it. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can fix it. Until the next one.